All right, people, welcome again to MG Sports TV. Thank you very much for joining. And officially, the Concacaf Gold Cup fixtures have been released. Hopefully, you guys are doing good. Hopefully, you guys are taking care of yourself. And hopefully, everything is going really all right with family as well. As you guys come in, please do smash the like button. This certainly won't be a long video. I'm going to make it as short and spicy as possible. Short and spicy as possible. So please, guys, please, I'm begging you, please do smash that like button. As you come in, please smash the like button. As you come in, people, smash the like button. Most definitely. Hopefully, you guys are doing good. We're going to get to the meat of the matter. Let's give a shout out to our channel members. Big up to our channel members. The two patrons, Raymond Austin and Ravan Bennett. My respect. We also have the channel members now. The original Zilla, Jermaine Swaby, Rose Gold, David Beckham, Feather 5, Black Icon 40, Kyle Wallace from the Reggae Boyz Supporters Club, Lee Bell, Marsden Ricketts, Jamil Winter, Rocco Reacts, Devon Hughes, Angelica Rivera, Ireland Cup, and D. Ellis Worth. My sincere respect to you guys, and I salute you guys. You guys help to keep this program going. And I have to give a big shout out to you guys every time I start my stream. Now let's get to the meat of the matter and the reason why we're all here. Let's get to the reason why we're all here and the important part. The Gold Cup. The Gold Cup fixtures are all, people. Fixtures, date, stadium, venue, time, this, that, rate, whatever. It's all now available. And guess what? We're going to run through it right away. So as I said, people, please do smash that like button before you do anything. Please do smash that like button. Let me start a poll. This poll is going to be, have you I have. No, I haven't, and I will at the end of the show. Good. So, me drop a poll. Once you participate in a poll, you guys will know exactly what is happening. So, as I said, people, please do smash the like button. Let's get straight to the meat of the matter. Let's get to the reason why we are here. Now, certainly, as you can see, it looks a bit jumbled now. My apologies where that is concerned. I know that it looks a bit jumbled. I will make it look a lot better in the coming seconds. So let me just good. So let me know if you're seeing it clearly. You can see the groups. You can see Group B, A, B, and C. Date and time when it's referred to. Everything is there in particular. So guys, as I said, please do smash the like button. Once you participate in a poll, that would encourage you to hit the like button. And let me know how you're doing this evening, people. Let me genuinely know. I really want to know how you guys are doing this evening. Certainly one to look at. Let me see. So as you can see over to the right hand side, you will see the groups where that is concerned. You will see the groups where on how it is situated. I do think everyone would already know what the groups look like. Group A, USA, Jamaica, Nicaragua, winners of Prelim 9. Group B, Mexico, Haiti, Honduras, Qatar. Group C, Costa Rica, Panama, El Salvador, winners of Prelim 8. Group D, Canada, Guatemala, Cuba, and winners of Prelim 7. So that's definitely one to look at. Certainly one to look at in that aspect. Now, let me just bring this up so you guys can see, so we can just get into the meat of the matter. All right, so let's start off. The stadium is there, so they're listed the stadium and state. I really wish I could have got the opportunity to probably travel this summer and just do basically a follow through with the team, but that's how it is. So the prelims will be playing first, and as you can see in the prelims, they will be playing in the DRV PNK Stadium in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. That's where the prelims will be played. And the days are February 16th of June. We see Trinidad take on Guadeloupe at 16:30. Then we see give me a second, people. Give me a second. Give me a second. Oh, it says not clear. It's not clear. Show improvement said it's not clear. So alright, so what I'm gonna do, show improvement. Let me go over to, let me see if I can go over to, alright, so maybe this is a bit more clear to you. Let me see if I can just make it a bit bigger so you guys can read it. I do hope it's way more clearer now. Is that okay now? Show improvement. Let me know if that's okay. Can you see it now? Can you see it now? Turn up your graphics, bro. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it clear. Oral said Jamaica go beat USA. KW Media said Jamaica has almost 37 hours of travel in the first round. That's a lot of traveling. That's definitely a lot of traveling. All right, so scheduled for the first round matches as follows, listed in Eastern time, local time. So Friday the June 16th at the DRV PNK Stadium, Fort Lauderdale. These are the three matches that will be played. At 4:30 p.m. we have Trinidad and Tobago versus Guadeloupe. At 7 p.m. we have Martinique versus St. Lucia. At 9 p.m. we have Curacao versus St. Kitts and Nevis. This is actually the prelims, people. This is the prelims. So let's get the prelims out of the way. Saturday, June 17, at the same stadium in Fort Lauderdale, we have at 4:30 p.m. we have French Guiana versus St. Martin. At 7 p.m. we have Suriname versus Puerto Rico. At 9 p.m. we have Guyana versus Grenada. My apologies to Ghana. Guyana versus Grenada. So it states that after single match elimination play, the 6 match winners will advance to round 2. The pairings for round 2 have been predetermined and the schedule is as follows. So we won't get into that necessarily. We won't get into that aspect. Let's jump straight over into the Gold Cup fixtures. We're going to go to the Gold Cup fixtures, which basically we can jump over to this scene right here. This is the Gold Cup fixtures, people. So I know a lot of persons said that they weren't seeing it a while ago, so I'm quite sure you will see this now. I'm pretty sure you will see this now. I'm pretty sure you're gonna see this one now. So these are the Gold Cup fixtures. These are the Gold Cup fixtures, people. And I'm pretty sure you are seeing this one. Now the prelims, it's gonna be tough. The prelims will be tough. I'm hopefully we don't not one of the tough teams jump across in our group. Hopefully. KW said MG, go to schedule and results page and click all matches to give a better layout. No, alright, so this is actually I think this is actually a very good layout right here. Simple, very simple. It's in the most simplistic format. It's in the most simplistic format specifically for the group A. Specifically for group A. So let's go straight into the meat of the matter. Because you guys know we're in Group A with the USA. And the first match we have on our hand is the United States. USMNT. This will be at Soldier Field, Chicago. At Soldier Field in Chicago. We at 8:30 p.m. June 24th. Let me say it again. June 24th at Soldier Field, Chicago. You have USA versus Jamaica. You have USA versus Jam Dong. You have USMNT versus Jam Dong versus Yard. Now, very interesting matchup for the first kickoff. Very interesting matchup for the first kickoff, people. I have to say, really interested. Now, the question is, can we really get something out of this one? Can we really get something out of this one? Nandez, big up. Nandez said, so why we have to play them first? You know, I don't mind. I really don't mind, because this match is to set the tempo, I believe. The reason why them set this like this, I think it's to set the tempo of what to expect in the league or in the Gold Cup. This is just a tempo setter. Set the tempo of what to expect. I said USA is the defending champion. That's why they are the host. Nana said, and why every Gold Cup have a player in a US? no, maybe them win the bid. Them win the bid, so they my hosts as definitely them win it. They my champions. But at them all as a host, it still. So no. Maybe no. Caleb said it's gonna be hard to beat them in Chicago. I was wondering if anyone will see us with us at that neutral ground that possibly can allow travel to all the various areas. Me really wonder. Me really wonder. But certainly the first matchup against USA is definitely is going to be an entertaining one. Now, remember now, we saw what we could have do against Mexico now. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see if we can replicate that performance that we did against Mexico, against USA. Nana said Canada forget host now, man. It'll be interesting. If Canada get host now, man, we can't tell them, God, Canada. God, come, I'm sure know some have people, I'm sure some can stay with. Our guys said, I hope Whisper is in the lineup. Fabian Foot said, bigger turnout in the USA with fans. I do believe we're going to get a turnout, a wonderful turnout, man. I'm telling them people, I'm really calculated in trying to make the attempt to go to this Gold Cup. I'm trying to see if I can put my finances together to see if I can do it. No, next matchup, people. The next matchup we have on June 25th would be Nicaragua. That's the next day, 3:30 p.m. at DRV PNK Stadium in Fort Lauderdale. Nicaragua would play winners of Prelim 9. Then on the 28th of June at 6:30 p.m., Jamaica will play Nicaragua. And look at the long list, the long rest there. What USA get? People, look at the long. Oh no, I see him there. Okay. So USA. Okay. Unfortunately, Nicaragua not getting a rest. Unfortunately, I did not get a rest. So, be glad. Happy for that. I'm really happy for that. So, we'll play on the 24th. And the next matchup would be for Jamaica on the 28th, where Jamaica play Nicaragua at 6:30 p.m. at City Park, St. Louis. Definitely. So, and also on June 28th, winners of Prelim 9 will play United States at City Park as well later that said evening, 8:30 p.m. So immediately after Jamaica, I'm going to assume from now, defeated Nicaragua, we will witness what's going to happen between USA and the winner of Prelim 9 later that evening. As I said, people, it's definitely going to be extremely interested. Fabian Foot said, Agua like water. Water, Jamaica will play Mexico again. Joel Smith said, why the match is the next day? No, there's no match played at the next day. Listen to the date. First matchup is the 24th for Jamaica versus USA. The next match day, not for Jamaica, but the next match day in the Gold Cup Group A is the 25th, Nicaragua versus winner of Prelim 9. So the next match day for Jamaica is the 28th. So that's 4 days. 4 days. So you can basically say 3 days in between, but it's 4 days. 4 days in between, basically. 28th and the 24th. Now, on the last day of who will advance, or to showcase who will advance, I do believe that this will boil down to, if we get a good result against USA, like a draw, it will most definitely boil down to goal difference. It will most definitely boil down to goal difference. That's what it's going to boil down to. And for who to top the group. And I want to top group. I definitely want to top group. More than likely USA will top the group. But I'm hoping that we can top the group. If we get a good result against USA, maybe if we defeat them like a 1-0 or 2-1 or something, certainly we top in the group will be better. We don't face the likes of Mexico or Canada in the next round. We want to avoid those teams as best as possible until we reach further in the competition. 4 days in between matches, Fabian Full. God said, I want to see what the USA will bring. Luga said, getting a draw versus USA depends on the team selection and available players. Jamaica, me think there from our gossip. People, you see, look on the funny thing now. And we have a lot of persons participating in the poll. Please, guys, if you are participating in the poll, please also participate in hitting the like button. So I do some. Akeem son saying can't hear nothing. I may talk so loud. The mic, you see mic here? We are me more. Akeem, where you can't hear? Where you can't hear? Loud and clear. Loud and clear, Akeem. Check your phone, Akeem. Check your phone. Jamaica have to win the group to avoid Canada and Mexico. So it's important. It's important that we win. Yeah, of course, we realize the audio good. I'm actually do some fixing to the audio so that it can project a lot better than before. So I did some reverse psychology where the poll is concerned, where me put in the poll, because I know a lot of people love to participate in the poll. I put in the poll about the like button. So once you see the poll, you kind of force if you go participate with the like. So definitely, people, guys, please, if you're participating in the poll, please smash the like button, people, please. I said Liam Bailey better see out at this. Godfrey, what Liam Bailey do? What Liam Bailey do? Yeah, man, we need Liam Bailey, man. Alright, so for the final day, July the 2nd of the group, we see United States taking on Nicaragua at the Bank of America Stadium, Charleroi. And we see Jamaica taking on winners of Prelim 9. So the reason I like this is because on that final day, we get to see, right, the USA play last. You see them, you see how them stay? You see how them stay? USA play all the featured games. 8:30, and 7 p.m. USA played all the featured games. Hey, you think they're easy? Let me tell you what them do, people. I want to look into this. If Jamaica defeat the Prelim 9, the winners of Prelim 9, at 4 p.m., it will give the USA ample time to find out if we dip on goal difference, if we're tied on goal difference. If we're tied on goal difference, it gives USA ample time. It gives them, listen to me, people, ample time to figure out how much goal they would need and what they will need to do. You see, I think it'd be best, I personally think it'd be best if this game, all these games played at the same time. I think it'd be best for these two games to be played at the same time. I believe so. I agree Fabian Foot said Bailey needs to step up. I agree. Both games should have been played at the same time for the final match in the group. That's how most major tournament games operate. Tell Luga said our commission final group stage game should be played at the same time. This one is strange. Howard Godfrey said Bobby Reed is the man, sure improvement. So the last game not played at the same time. No, we are playing at 4 p.m. and USA will be playing at 7 p.m. So that's, I would say there's a little bit of politics in that one. I have to say there's a little bit of politics in that one, people. Certainly there's a little bit of politics in that one. Because I personally believe that the last games should most definitely be played at the same time. Now let's have a look. Let's run through the next group, people. Let's run through the next group. Certainly we can accept that. That's just how it is. Let me see if, okay, so now we have group B, where we see 80 versus Qatar at 5 p.m. June 25 on the same day. June 25 as well for Mexico versus Honduras. This group, people, is a tough group. This group is a tough group. 80, Qatar, Honduras, Mexico. This group, people, certainly is a tough group. Happy that Jamaica is not in it. Howard said, Luga said, Mikey Ball, yeah, good point. Mikey Ball and the MG, they are playing the same time. California is 3 hours behind. Okay, Charlotte, North Carolina. Okay, I didn't know. I didn't know. Because you know, it stated that they will put, it stated that, if that is the case then, if that's the case, I would understand. If that's the case, why not make a little reference to that then? because this is actually catering to persons outside of the region as well. Who in the region, who would know that? So for example, a match is playing at Levis Stadium, Santa Clara at 6 p.m. and the next match is played at Charlotte at 9 p.m. That's 3-hour difference. That's 3-hour difference. So are you saying that also? That's a 3-hour difference. So what's the reason for that, I would assume? As I said, maybe they're putting at the same time, but just put the games far apart. Maybe that's the case. Maybe that's definitely the case. But I really don't know. I really don't know. It's the same time. California is 3 hours behind for real. Can you imagine living in one country, one part of the country, the 3 hours behind one? Panama, we want face. I remember when Panama did to us at the office. Look at it. It's the location of the stadiums and which state they are located in. Understood. 9 p.m. in Charlotte is 6 p.m. in LA. 3 hours apart. Oof, wow. There goes the basic knowledge of daylight saving time. Another scratch off. Big up another scratch off. Alright, so let me just run through the next group. We have Haiti versus Qatar at NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas. In Houston, Texas. What am I saying, Houston? In Houston, Texas. And we also at 7 p.m. have Mexico versus Honduras at the same stadium in Houston. That's a late game later in the evening. On June 29, next match day, we have Qatar versus Honduras and at the State Farm Stadium in Glendale. And June 29, same day, we have Haiti versus Mexico at the same State Farm Stadium. Now later, the next matchup on the last day, July 2nd, Honduras versus Haiti, Bank of America Stadium at 9 p.m. And we also have Mexico versus Qatar at Levis Stadium in Santa Clara. So these are some very, very good matchup, people. I have to say these are some really, really good matchup. Let's have a look at Group C to see what Group C has to offer. Mikey Ball said Russia has about 10 time zones. Dimoje said Oregon is 3 hours behind New York too. It happens. Yeah. Well, to me personally, I don't know the reason for it. I don't understand. Is it that people at a particular state age faster than some? Well, let me say it's daylight saving time still, but that's their thing. That's the scientists working out scientist stuff. That's scientists working out scientist stuff. And fortunately, I am no scientist. I am definitely no scientist. So it's typically none of my business. All right, so let's look at now the next group people. Let's have a look at the next group people. Now certainly, oh guys, please remember people, we will be doing a watch along for the Reggae Girls, the under 20 competition later. Please, I would mind if you guys can join. Certainly would appreciate it if you guys join the watch along. Next, let me continue with the next matchup. Let me see, redirect here. I'm just gonna redirect this to the watch along, and then save it. Good, so we're good where that is concerned. Okay, good. All right, so next group we have on June 26th we have El Salvador versus winners of prelim 8 that DRV PNK Stadium in Fort Lauderdale. Then we have Costa Rica on the same evening. We have Costa Rica versus Panama. That's definitely a good matchup. This group is actually, I do think that this is actually one of the more relaxed group. I'm expecting Costa Rica to come out of this group. Not really phased, but I do expect a good matchup. It's quite balanced, but not the heavy hitters, I would say. June 30 we have winners of prelim 8 versus Panama at Red Bull Arena at 6:30 p.m. and we have later that evening at 8:30 p.m. we have El Salvador versus Costa Rica at the same Red Bull Arena. Final match day is July 4th for this group. At 8:30 p.m. we have Costa Rica versus winners of prelim 8 at the Red Bull Arena in Harrison, New Jersey, and also 7:30 Panama versus El Salvador at the Shell Energy Stadium in Houston, Texas. Let's move now to the final group, people. The final group. I do believe that a lot of persons will be upset about this one. I do believe a lot of persons will be upset about this one. Now, Canada gets to play in Canada. BMO Field. Canada gets the opportunity to play in Canada in their first match on June 27, 7 p.m. Canada will play winners of Prelim 7. So, lucky. Canada is actually one of the lucky ones. Canada is actually one of the fortunate ones, I would say. Another scratch off said, damn, no games in Fort Lauderdale for Jamaica. Yeah, and you know, a lot of Jamaicans in Fort Lauderdale. Godfrey said it's 6:31. No. Oh, and it just for me it's 5:34. So 1 hour behind. I said some games should have played at the National Stadium. Costa Rica, Jamaica, Canada did get an easy group. Yeah, I won't even say it, but you have to realize who is the head of Concacaf. I can't say it, but just recognize who the head of Concacaf is. They know how to work their thing out. They certainly know how to work their thing out. Also later that evening, in DRV Pink Stadium, Fort Lauderdale will be playing against in Fort Lauderdale. My apologies. Guatemala will be playing against Cuba at 8:45 p.m. Then we'll move now to next match day, July 1st. We have Cuba versus at 6:30 p.m. Cuba versus winners of Prelim 7 on the Shell Energy Stadium, Houston, Texas. Next matchup later that evening is Guatemala versus Canada at the Shell Energy Stadium, as I said, at 8:30. Final day will be July the 4th. We have winners of Prelim 7 versus Guatemala at the Red Bull Arena, New Jersey, Harrison, New Jersey at 6:30 p.m. And then now we have the final match at 5:30 p.m. Canada versus Cuba at the Shell Energy Stadium. So actually Canada played the Shell Energy Stadium twice. Twice them play at the Shell Energy Stadium. So Canada is in Texas twice. Twice they are in Texas. What does that mean? I don't know. I'm not the bright spark here. I'm certainly not the bright spark here. Certainly. Anyways, so people, so those are the fixtures. That was the fixture list, the fixture lineup, everywhere, everything concerning the fixtures. As I said, people, I don't necessarily, I want to have 2 more minutes to go. Want to close out the show as fast as possible. Please do smash like, guys, smash the like button. Smash the like button. We have over 50 persons voted. Certainly you can participate in the like button. Fabian Fool said, less traveling, more rest for Canada. Hey, Fabian Fool, you say it, you know. But I'm glad you're reading between the lines. I'm glad you're reading between the lines, my friend. I'm glad you're reading between the lines. You see how this thing is. You see how this thing is, Fabian. People, I want you guys to just look at it now. Look at how this thing situates. Just look at it. It is very, very controversial. Very, very, very controversial. But certainly now, in regards to how it's set the group and what it looks like, I do believe I'm feeling confident now. I'm feeling confident based off how the fixture situate. And the reason I'm feeling confident, let me see if I can just jump back to the first group. On the last day, United States facing Nicaragua. So as I said, my apologies, people. I thought the time period would be different, as they corrected me respectfully in the comment section, which I definitely appreciate. On the last day, we have United States versus Nicaragua and Jamaica versus winners of Prelim 9. I do believe this boils down to us now. We must get a result versus USA. We must get a result versus USA, and that will determine the functionality and the functionality and also how the campaign goes on. Certainly, there's other aspects surrounding what we can do in this campaign. For example, For example, the aspect of team selection, what our squad is going to look like coming up in this competition. It's going to be a brilliant one. I expect this campaign to be a good one. This Gold Cup should be a good one. This Gold Cup, we should be making a mark in this Gold Cup. Another scratch off said military pool for Reggae Boyz squad big. Looking forward to seeing new talents and lots of people getting their first cap. Really want a lot of persons get their first cap in the Gold Cup coming up. I want the first cap to arrive before the Gold Cup. So if we can get a few friendlies before, it would be definitely ideal. So if we're going to cap some people, let's cap them before the Gold Cup and see what we're working with. So when the Gold Cup comes, we know exactly the team that we'll be pushing forward with. So I'm hoping for that. I'm definitely hoping for that. Anyways, people, please do smash the like button. I have to go now. Hopefully you guys are doing good. Guys, please remember to join us for the watch along later. And I'll see you guys again. Take care of yourself, people. Join the watch along with the Reggae Girls, people. In the next 2 hours. I'm going live about 7:30. In the next 2 hours. Hopefully you guys are doing good. And I'll see you guys again. Until next time. MG Sports TV. And we are out, people. Music!